Hello VYG, we are back today again with episode number 3 of our series Better Than Google. And today we brought to you guys a question that for sure you have may ask to Google, and I believe that the answer was not the one that you expected. And today to discuss about this question, we have here some guys are not introduced them as you already know them. However, as you can see, we also have here a special guest as he is wearing, a team shirt, green, right? From a team that just came up this year, that is Asha. Then, so introduce yourself there.
So, good evening, guys. My name is Paula. So, I'm from Team Asha.
All right. Then we have here today with us the team Asha, Simeon, and also Naftali. So guys, going now straight to the point about the question. The question from today, what is the question for today, Kenan?
So guys, the question is, why do I have low self-esteem?
Oh yes, that is the question, guys, from today. And I know this question, many they have been asked that to Google. And of course, you want to know the answer for this question, right? What do you think, Urinesh? Why do someone has a low self-esteem? What do you think? What is your point of view about this?
First, it can be maybe because of bad memories, something happened in their school. It can be many things. Example, growing up, maybe having low grades. So now when a student gets a grade, they might have low esteem, or maybe they don't want to ask questions from a student who has good grades. So there's many impacts, such as the household, the environment they are in as well.
All right. Yes, that's true. And about you, Kenan? What do you think about that?
So Pastor, low self-esteem. I remember I used to be one of those persons one of those people who had low self-esteem. I used to be very quiet. I never had courage in myself. I always doubted myself. I never thought that I was good enough. So the people who have low self-esteem, they usually are very quiet. So yes, they don't have the determination to do something. They are very weak.
All right. And about you, Paolo, what do you think about it?
So, Pastor, basically, when a person or youth have low self-esteem, they lack self-confidence, and because of this, they prefer to be in their comfort zone instead of going there and facing the battles, or going there and facing the problem, or finding solutions for the problem. I remember as a young age, I mean, before coming to the VOG, I suffered. Not suffered, but faced low self-esteem. I remember I would close myself up. I prefer to be in my comfort zone, and instead of asking for help, I'll be there. Because of self-esteem, I a lot try to take control as well. So yes, Pastor, self-esteem.
All right. And you, Isaac, what do you think about it?
Yes, Pastor. Just like what Rinesh and Paul said, mainly people people have low self-esteem because they had a bad childhood. Growing up, they were exposed to violence, and in this, they suffer from low self-esteem, and they stop believing in themselves, and they even have these doubts in their mind that they are not good enough. They can't make it. So that's what I understand, Pastor.
Oh yes. And then if you try to search or try to get answers for that, we're gonna find many, because there are many reasons why someone has low self-esteem. But everything has to do the way that you see yourself. How do you see yourself? Because I believe one thing that make many people have low self-esteem, guys, it is also when they keep comparing themselves with others. Because we live in a world that there are many differences. We see someone have something, or we see someone behave in a way or act in a way that is different from others. And then many who is not like people in this world they are, or many young people in this world they tend to feel less, because they look themselves and they say, wow, I'm not like them. I'm not like that person. I don't have what that person has. I don't speak the way that he or she speaks. And they stop, not believe themselves. They don't feel that they are good enough. they start a low self-esteem because they will be, so much insecure concerning themselves, and that is where they start failing. There is where it starts as well depression, because many they even lock themselves in your room and they don't want to leave. They just want to stay there because staying there is much more comfortable than they just go and face the world and see what is wrong in their lives. Right? Okay.
Yes, Pastor. For example, when a person in sports, like if you see someone that plays better than you, and you're not that good, you would say, oh, I'm not that good enough. So you start comparing yourself to that person, but that's not how it should be. You are unique. You are different from that person.
Yes, that's true. It's not fair that you look to someone and compare yourself with that one. Because if you do that, you're going to end up put yourself down. Then the feeling of self-esteem, low self-esteem, it will pop up on you. Because this feeling of low self-esteem, it will, just pop up in you, and you won't be able to move forward with your life. You're going to be always look to someone and you feel less than others. Then VYG, then avoid to be looked to someone. Don't have this feeling of I'm not like that person, I'm not good enough. Don't do that. Don't be looking to people, neither be looked to the past, to what happened there in your life. Because that is also something, Isaac, that many young people they do when they have this issue of low self-esteem or insecurity. They keep look to the traumas they had in the past. Maybe the trauma they have in their family when they're growing up, and they let them to become a person that, feels like they're not good enough, or they feel they are less than others.
Yes, Pastor. Just like what you were saying, Pastor. Mainly when they had like a past experience, maybe they grew up in a bad childhood. They started, they were exposed to violence, and sometimes because of this, they struggle in their education. They start comparing themselves with other students, even in sports, and this causes them not to believe in themselves, Pastor, and that's what many face, Pastor.
Oh yes, then that's the reason why VYG, the way for you to overcome low self-esteem, first of all, it is you stopping to others, comparing yourself with others, and look as well to the past, what happened there in the past. What you need to do now, it is to believe in you. It is to stop to be, diminishing yourself because of something that you cannot do, or the situations that happen there with you, or even feeling like, but I'm not like that person there. No, don't look like that. Don't look like this. You are unique, as some of them said here. You are unique. There is no one else like you. Then of course you won't find outside someone exactly like you. Because that is what many young people they do, guys, when they keep looking to someone else. They expect to be someone that they are not. They expect to be like that guy, like that person who is so good in so many things. But you are not. You are not that person. You are you. You're not someone else. Then the best thing for us to overcome this low self-esteem or insecurity, it is you realize now that is me. I will not allow my this feeling to control me. I will do my part that I can change, myself and go forward with my life. But it's up to you. It is you making this decision not to be look to someone or try to be as other people they are. Okay? But guys, before I conclude here, I was wondering if we would ask Google the answer for this question, which answer would we have? What do you think, guys? Someone? No one? Huh? Like,
I'm not sure, Pastor, but so many times even I've done my research in Google's and I didn't get the answers that I wanted, and there would have been so many answers which I didn't know which one is the right one, which one is the wrong one. So it's a bit confusing.
You look like Google was your best friend before.
No, Pastor.
No? Not anymore? I know, guys, everyone make questions, right? And I know when you make a question, you want to get an answer for this question. And today I'll give you an answer that if you take, gonna be very helpful for you. Then that is the answer for today's episode. Then if you want to overcome, if you want to get rid of this low self-esteem, then stop looking to someone else, stop looking to your past, and start believing in yourself. Believe that you can do, that you can make, that you are different. Alright, guys, we're gonna finalize here, but before we go, what do they need to do, Isaac?
So guys, please like.
Paula?
Subscribe and share the YouTube channel.
You already said everything. Okay, guys, he already took your part there as well. So, guys, then don't forget to comment there as well. And next week, we're gonna be back with another answer, or better, another question. And we're gonna get an answer for this thing as well. Okay? And see you next week, guys.